I'm Soledad O'Brien. Welcome to Matter of Fact. 250 mayors are gathering in Miami, Florida this weekend for the U.S. Conference of Mayors. The bipartisan group of mayors are often at odds with the Trump administration, so there's lots to talk about. The organization officially condemned the president's withdrawal from the Paris Climate Accord. They strongly oppose the Trump tax plan, and many have declared themselves sanctuary cities for undocumented immigrants, a stance that could cost them federal funds for local policing efforts. Mayor Mitch Landrieu of New Orleans becomes the president of the conference on Monday. So you come in as the president of the Mayor's Conference. What are the top 3 issues, would you say? Tick them off for me that you're most focused on.
Well, the most important thing is creating safety and security for our cities and then opportunity for folks that work there. Now, that gets broken down into a bunch of different buckets. It looks like immigration reform, infrastructure, tax reform, criminal justice reform, but specifically what mayors are trying to do. We're just looking for answers to complicated problems.
The deadline is approaching for answering the question whether your city, the city of New Orleans, is complying with federal immigration officials around IDing and rounding up undocumented people. What's going on in your city?
We are a city of immigrants, just like we are a nation of immigrants. The term sanctuary city actually has no legal efficacy. That's what the mayors were trying to tell the Department of Justice and the Department of Homeland Security. They were using a term that actually is not in law. The city of New Orleans has always been in compliance with federal law as it relates to what they needed us to do for individuals that were undocumented. What we said was that we're not going to allow our local police departments to become ICE agents. Our local police departments have to take care of everybody. And if there's no trust between the community and the police, if the first thing you're asking somebody who has called and complained about a rape or a domestic abuse, what their immigration status is, they're not going to call, and the streets are going to be unsafe. The federal government has its responsibility regarding immigration, and the cities have their responsibility to keep the streets safe, and we're not going to let those things conflate.
But there are plenty of cities where actually they've said, listen, we are happy to help the ICE agents. We are more than happy to ask people about their immigration status when they come into our jails, and they're happy to go, I'm not sure how to describe it, the extra mile, if you will, to assist ICE. Is this going to put New Orleans and other quote-unquote sanctuary cities in a difficult position?
No, listen, I want to be really clear about this. Every mayor in America supports the notion that if we arrest somebody and they are a violent criminal, irrespective of their immigration status, we're going to protect the rest of the community from them. And if they're an illegal immigrant, they're going to get deported right away, and we're not going to release them. But we have to follow the Constitution. And there are federal court cases and there are constitutional court and the Supreme Court cases that say we cannot hold people without due process. So we want to work with the Department of Justice. We want to work with the Department of Homeland Security to do it the right way under the right circumstances. That's different from having your police department being a civil deportation force, and instead of responding to crimes that are being committed by everybody, just focusing their attention on rounding up people that are in violation of civil immigration laws. Those are very, very different things.
Yeah, so I guess my question was, as this deadline approaches, do you feel confident that that you're going to be fine on that front?
I'm 100% confident that the city of New Orleans is in compliance, and the reason is because, as you know, we're operating our police department under a federal consent decree.
Where does the Conference of Mayors see the best opportunity to work with the administration that you're often in conflict with?
Well, I think, well, first of all, we don't want to be in conflict. We want to be in concert. We really want to solve problems. So our door is always open. But the easiest and the one that's right in front of us is infrastructure. All across America, our sewer systems, our water systems, our ports, our airports, our roads, our bridges are in complete disrepair. This is really not a negotiable statement. I mean, it is absolutely clear. And we need robust investment, some from the federal government, some through tax credits, some through tax reform, to actually rebuild it. And there is a lot of appetite out there across the political spectrum to actually figure out a way to get it done.
Mayor Mitch Landrieu is the incoming president of the Conference of Mayors. It's nice to see you, sir. Thanks for talking with me.
Thank you, Soledad.